Hey guys, my name is Zach. Welcome to my quick review of the new Marvel Legends Ursa Major Build-A-Figure Wave, Riri Williams, aka Ironheart. I'm super happy to have this. I got it from Steven's Collectibles and more today, and Riri is one of my favorite characters in the Marvel Comics universe. So to be able to have a figure of her on the shelf is definitely awesome. The sculpting and the painting are really good. On my figure on the legs, I did have a little bit of gold overpaint, but that was easy enough to remove with a Q-tip and some rubbing alcohol. Really nice sculpt, and that gold really pops. The red is just plastic, and the blue is painted on. Taking a look at the articulation, up and down at the ankle rocker, double joint at the knees. You also do get a thigh swivel, pretty decent spread, side to side, then front to back. The arms, you do have a little bit of a hinge swivel on the wrist. The other hands are locked into one pose. Going back to the figure, you get elbow rotation, double jointed elbows. These are pinless, same as the knees. And at the shoulders, they do go into the chest cavity to give you a pretty nice T-pose, ball joint at the torso there. The head doesn't go up very far. It is on a ball joint, but with that ball joint at the hip, you are able to raise the top of the chest up to get it into a decent flying pose. So definitely not the best articulation in the head, but definitely not the worst thing we've ever seen. She does also have an unmasked portrait, and it doesn't look digitally printed, the paintwork, but it is painted almost perfectly. You can see there you get a little bit of a gap at the back of the head, though this does help with articulation, getting her to look up in the flight pose. But yeah, I really don't think it is digitally printed, but it just looks fantastic. Now you do have those repulsor effects, and I don't think that they work very good, but I think the reason they don't work well is because of the material of the blast. It's just real gummy looking, and it just doesn't work as well as you would like. You also get the Ursa Major Build-A-Figure part, and here she is next to the Marvel Legends Miles Morales and the Marvel Legends AI Iron Man. I think this figure is really good. I think the new repulsor style smoke effects are decent, but they are hindered by, I guess, like just the material of that blast effect. It's too gummy, and it just doesn't really work. But looking past that, I think the head sculpt is great. I think the painting and sculpting is really decent. I think the articulation is pretty good. I don't think it's amazing at the head, but I think everything else with the pinless style joints is about as good as you'd like it to be. One thing to note, the torso where the ball joint is, you want to make sure that's pushed down all the way. When I first got this figure out of the box and was taking photos, I didn't have it, like just out of the box, it wasn't pushed down all the way. And it was a bit unsightly, but a little bit of hot water fixed that right up. But yeah, this is a great figure. It's hitting shelves now. I think Hasbro, Pulse, and Big Bad Toy Store have it listed for like August, September timeframe. But hit up your local comic stores, and you should be able to find one if you're lucky. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the review. Give me a rate, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any questions, feel free to put them below, and I'll do my best to answer them. Thanks.